Hi everyone, welcome to our second Ask Austin vlog. Today I'm talking to Stacey from Boss Girls about the all-female network that she's built up over the last couple of years. Hi Stacey, how are you today?
I'm good, Austin, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good thanks. So Stacey and I met last year, did a bit of work for Boss Girls through Nikki from Daisy Phase. Nikki's been helping you out with Boss Girls. So thanks for joining us today, Stacey. Just want to learn a bit more about what Boss Girls is all about. So can you tell us what it's all about?
Right, okay, so Boss Girls is basically a big group of women from all over central Scotland who have got businesses, who are mums, who don't have kids, just a big diverse group of women, just giving them a platform where they can all come together and help one another. The idea behind it is to help support women in general, and then to help support local businesses. Just because there's so many like women that are in business and or looking to find things, and it's just women supporting each other.
So when did you launch Boss Girls? Was it last year?
I think it was last November.
Yeah.
So I was driving my car one day because I started doing events, and I was finding it really difficult to find out questions I wanted to know, and you kind of feel like alone. Same when you have kids, you kind of can feel a bit alone. So there was never anywhere that I could go to speak to like-minded people. I mean, you've got your friends, but it's just sometimes they're not on the same. They're not experiencing the same things that you are. So yeah, I used to go to networking events, and it was all very grey suits, like very quiet, not just kind of like grey suited. I didn't feel very formal. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So I thought we need something that's a bit more modern, a bit more open to everybody, so a bit less formal, but formal, if that makes sense.
Cool. So you've run a few events over the last year. Can you tell us a bit about some of those events and what you've kind of got out of them?
So the idea behind our events is we want to run business events to help people with their business, like social media events. We had Wee Slice come along and do a social media masterclass a couple of times. We've had business networking events where it's just business to business. They just kind of meet each other, have a talk, a bit in a relaxed environment, and collab with us, just meet other people, just kind of get away from their whole mum life, business life, and just kind of have a chat. So yeah, and then we had our launch party. That's where we'd met, where you'd come and done our promo. So that was really good. And we had the saxophone player, Trav, the saxophone player at Inglewood House. So that was really good. And we had like 70 women, over 70 women that came to that as well. So
that was brilliant. And Jojo Fraser was there as well, talking about mental health. So, you know, for my benefit, it was really useful for me because I got to meet Jojo, and actually Jojo and I have done a few videos together since then. So, you know, a bit of networking, although I'm kind of not a woman, obviously, but getting to meet these people. Yeah, I'm like on the side.
On the side team, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, and Jojo just brought out a book there. So that was really good, and a lot of women bought her book, and it is just about giving them a platform and an opportunity to network together, to be able to go and work together, or to meet new friends out of it, or to help improve their business, or to meet another mum that's in the same position. So I've had nothing but good feedback from it as well. So and we've got lots of other things happening with it, but obviously it's on pause at the moment.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a difficult time obviously at the moment for everybody. So how are you supporting the network at the moment? What things are you doing to try and help the guys?
So obviously it's always one of my main priorities is to help those small businesses, but at this point in time it's been very difficult when a lot of them can't actually trade. So what I'm doing, because I have got such a big following behind Boss Girls, is I'm doing a business spotlight every day, 2 a day. So they just introduce themselves, introduce their business, and then it just goes up on the main page, and it just kind of reminds people that they're still there, gives them a bit of credit for what they do, and just just shows everybody that these businesses are still here. And then the flip side to that, also the women that don't have businesses, it's just keeping this platform here, and then people are sharing stuff to help positive, make them feel positive, give them somebody to talk to, and just trying to keep the spirits up as much as we can at this time.
Yeah, you mentioned your huge following. I know when you kicked off a couple of months after you started, you were up to about 4,000 followers, but I think you're nearly about 10,000 now, is that right?
Yeah, so I think we're like 200 of 10,000. So that's amazing. That's just unbelievable in like a year to have 10,000 women. I didn't know there was that many women around Central Scotland, but there is. So, and there's just more and more coming into the group every single day and adding in. And yeah, so it's really good to see. I just think where we'll be this time next year for 10,000 already.
Yeah,
so it's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, the sky's the limit, I guess. It just shows you the power of social media, especially at the moment. Obviously, you know, as I said earlier, tough times for everybody. Now's the time to sit back and kind of reassess your business, and, you know, in terms of what you're going to do from a marketing perspective. You know, you start looking at what you're going to do social media wise, plan it out, schedule it. You know, there's tools to schedule your posts. You don't actually have to sit and do it each time you want to put a post out. So, you know, that's the sort of things that people can be doing, and I guess that's things that you suggest to your guys as well.
Yeah. So we started off just having like a networking platform, and other things come to light with it. But I've been studying like social media and digital marketing just for ages now, and I've always loved it. And I've always been to all of these social media masterclasses. It's come to the point now where I feel like I know a lot that I could help other people. What we find in Boss Girls are a lot of women. They're amazing at what they do, but they don't really know the marketing side, which is a shame, because that they've got this amazing business, but they don't know how to put it out there. So I thought what we're going to do as Boss Girls, as well as helping them, we want to be able to help them business to business. So we're now offering social media masterclasses, which we already do anyway, one-to-ones, and then just coming into your business and giving you a masterclass, how to set it up, showing you all these apps that you don't need to be sitting, like you said, every single day and posting. You can get Hootsuite, you can get apps up that you just put it on, just tell them when to post, how to post, and just make the use of this free platform that they've got as well. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Excellent. And that probably leads quite nicely onto the thing that we've been speaking about over the past couple of days. We are going to do a kind of Boss Girls exclusive within the group. So the idea is we'll do one of these sessions, a bit of a Q&A. We'll get the guys to email or post in the group questions that they'd like to ask me. You know, things around, obviously my expertise is around video content. So you can create great video content using a mobile phone, for example. You know, if you're stuck in the house, there's things you could be doing to create content. There's loads of stock footage, stock photos that the guys can do. So I think we'll be putting a post out in the group about that, and getting the questions in, and I'll record one of these and we'll put it in the group. We'll also share it on YouTube as well afterwards. So yeah, just to make the guys aware that will be coming. Hopefully they'll find that useful. In terms of, I know speaking to you over the last few months, you've been talking about developing a sort of membership plan. I don't know if that's taken a bit of a back seat with everything that's going on, but do you want to tell us a bit about that and how that differs from the actual group? You know, what additional benefits the members would get?
Yeah, so the memberships is basically, again, to encourage people to shop local, but we kind of need to give, I can tell them how amazing the businesses are, and we can put it out there as much as we want, but it's to give them a bit of an incentive to go to shop local. So we've got business partners like yourself on board who are offering like a perk, like a discount, like 10, whatever discount that they want off, and that again will encourage people to shop local. So it's £34.99 for a year, but the amount of discounts that they get off the back of that for spa days, for business, from business point of views, for restaurants, to just loads, and it's all businesses that we know the owners, and we've spoke to, and it's not just dilly-dally anybody, it's good quality businesses and good people that will help them from a social aspect and from a business aspect, and it's just £34.99 for a year, and it's going to be on an app, so they'll get access to this app, and they'll get loads of other like perks and things like that. But that's still happening, but we're just kind of can't really put that out there just yet with obviously what's happening in the world.
It's probably not the best time to launch that, but I guess it gives you time just now to refine it and get it all in place so that when we do come out the other end, you're ready to kind of hit the ground running.
I think it'll be good when we actually launch it when we come back out, because so many businesses will kind of feel like they're at starting ground again because they're having to build it back up. So to then say, well, we've got these women here and they're getting a discount, but we're also encouraging them to actually come to even more, I think will be really, really helpful for businesses and for Boss Girls and everybody that's kind of starting back up again.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I'm sure you'll get a really good uptake on that. So in terms of what do you like best about being part of the Boss Girls group, and a bit of a tricky one, what don't you like about it?
All right, okay, God, that is a tricky one. What I like best about it, I just love like how it's all worked out better than what I ever imagined it would. It's just seeing people helping people, and just the amount that it's growing. It's not just one avenue it's taken. It's helping businesses. It's helping people network. It's just overall like, and just the team, everybody together helping each other. Yeah. What I don't like about it is, right, there is literally, and you would never believe how many women have got their own business. So for me personally, I would love to go around them all, but I just couldn't use them all. There's that many of them. I'll try though, but it's just trying to be fair and give them all their chance to kind of shine. So
excellent.
Yeah, just because there's that.
Good.
Loads of them.
So you mentioned the group. So if someone's looking to join, how do they get access to the group? Is it just on Facebook?
Yeah, so we're on Facebook, just type in Boss Girl Scotland, and then we've got a page. We put most of our event stuff and what's happening on our main page. We leave the group for people to chat amongst themselves. But just add in the group, and then we've also got our Instagram page, which we'll be sharing daily business tips on as well. So if we could just go on Instagram and the group, but they have to be a female. That's the only, no guys allowed.
Yeah, so I'll need to get my wife to join then.
Yeah, you need to like it. Yeah, but we've got like Austin, who we've got male business partners like yourself who are part of the membership and that, so that's good. But the reason we wanted to keep it female is we wanted to make it unique. We wanted to make it different. It's just women. Nobody understands women like women, so that's why we wanted to keep a niche with just them. So that's why.
If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe above and switch on the notifications so you can find out when our videos go live. And we'll catch you in the next vlog. Thanks.